part of our strategic direction in establishing and managing platforms for collective engagements, we instituted organizational changes in PBSP in the last fiscal year. We responded to the call for more collective impact by laying the groundwork to rationalize and retool our current management and staff. This fiscal year, we envision a leaner organization that will play a more facilitative and catalytic role to establish multi-stakeholder clusters that will affect our collective desire for change. Alongside these changes is the imperative need to financially sustain the organization in the coming years, and this is the bigger challenge. Last year, out of every peso invested in its operations, PBSP has been able to absorb 14 pesos more in direct program funding. Member donations pooled with investment income derived from the Foundation's core fund finances the core operations of your foundation. This serves as PBSP's financial counterpart to manage the larger donor grants. However, these counterpart funds are not growing as fast as the opportunities provided by the grants. These unfolding trends serve to highlight the changing landscape in the world of Philippine corporate social responsibility, for which we in management are highly cognizant of. As we continue to take on bigger fiduciary responsibilities, we also strive to further improve and innovate on our business processes. More concretely, we initiated a deliberate effort to revisit our fund sourcing strategies and evolve new value propositions for all our stakeholders. As a result, PBSP prides itself in presenting to you these business models. Our first value proposition is the Center for Social Development Management, or CSDM. It is the lead business unit responsible for the development and management of programs, projects, and private-public partnerships along our places in health, education, environment and climate change, as well as livelihood and enterprise development. CSDM provides a wide range of services that include consortium building and stakeholder management, project cycle management, grant administration, fund management, and resource mobilization. In our health place, we pursue the renewal of our partnership agreements with the Global Fund and the USAID to sustain the gains in our country's fight against tuberculosis. As a result, the Global Fund has approved a 48.7 million euro budget for the second phase of the program from January 1st, 2012 to December 31, 2014. Moreover, after 6 years of PBSP-USAID cooperation on the TB Link project, USAID awarded PBSP a new $28 million grant to further scale up the efforts in tuberculosis control. We also take this opportunity to acknowledge the strong response of the business sector in TB control. Through both the USAID and the Global Fund grants, PBSP has partnered with numerous private hospitals, pharmaceutical companies, telecommunication companies, and others in the implementation of the National TB Control Program spearheaded by the Department of Health. Private hospitals and laboratories, now equipped with state-of-the-art diagnostic equipment, have established centers to scale up TB diagnosis and treatment nationwide. Macquarie is in the laboratory capacity building, and we are a proud partner of PBSP in doing the certification for the 29 microscopy and TB culture laboratories nationwide. Through both the public and private engagements, we were able to support DOH to attain program targets of 70% TB cases detected and 83% TB cases cured. In our education place, we play an important role as Secretariat of the Bayanihang Pampaaralan Consortium. The BP Consortium has aimed to raise funds and build 10,000 classrooms as the private sector's commitment to help the Department of Education in easing the 66,800 classroom backlog.
Here in DepEd, we always say that education is a communal responsibility. This partnership with PBSP and Bayanihang Pampaaralan brings this principle to life. So we truly appreciate what you're doing for us, this tight partnership that we have to mold our country's learners and thereby shaping the future of our country as well. So maraming salamat PBSP and Bayanihang Pampaaralan.
Beyond the classroom construction, your foundation has conducted other complementary projects on behalf of member companies and other donor agencies. Projects such as in-school feeding programs, textbook donations, scholarships, and capacity building for parent-teacher councils. In the environment place, PBSP has started to synergize the various collective initiatives it has undertaken in the past years. Our work in rehabilitating the watershed areas in Marikina and Cebu Hilly-Lands are catching on among our member companies who participated actively in reforestation, alternative livelihood support, and building community capacities as forest stewards. The European Union has also supported PBSP in strengthening local councils and firming up coastal resource management plans in 13 local government units in the Visayas. All told, these experiences are worth replicating in new areas and partnerships. In our livelihood and enterprise development place, PBSP has also established partnerships with key stakeholders in this field. Last year, PBSP co-sponsored the People-Powered Markets as an initial step towards organizing collective action. PBSP's second value proposition is the Center for Corporate Citizenship, or CCC. This center strategically aligns the business sector's philanthropic initiatives and core business practices to respond to the country's inclusive growth agenda. Concretely, CCC offers services in research and knowledge management, as well as training and other learning events to enable companies to develop innovative schemes and models in the delivery of basic products and social services for our less fortunate countrymen. As we chart PBSP's future course, we need more than ever to work more closely with you, our member companies, and our development partners. It is important that we do this together. PBSP as a force for change can be more powerful if we are able to harness the sum of us.